All right. Everyone, welcome to the live show, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're joining us from. Okay, so it's another day. So, we have to look at the market again, even with the war news all over and all of that. Okay, we still need to look for our daily bread, guys. Okay, we still need to look for our daily bread, guys. All right. So if I come up to my chat here, let me pull up the BTC chart. Okay. Currently, BTC is seated at that 27,600 level. All right. Seated at that 27,600 level and all of that. So I don't think this could have, major impact on the market. Right. I don't think this, but even if it does, all right, even if it does, all you just need to do is to position yourself very well, guys. Okay. All you need to do is to position yourself very well and on the right spot. Okay, on the right spot at the right time, because if you get this wrong, you could be losing your account. Okay, you could be losing your account, to some other expert traders out there. All right, so I want to look at, I was looking at this LQTY token. Okay, I'm looking at this token. Today I'm going to do, like scalping on the FedEx exchange. So in case you don't know already, FedEx is an exchange that you can use without KYC. You can actually use it if you're in the US. Okay, you can actually trade derivatives on FedEx without issue. You don't need KYC. You don't need VPN. So you can check out the link in the video description if you want to sign up for a FedEx account, guys. All right. So I'm looking at this token. I'm going to look at areas, though my scalping will be on between the 15 minutes to the 3 minutes time frame. Okay, I'm using the 15 minutes to the 3 minutes time frame. Yeah, good morning, Kelvin. Good morning, Beauty. Okay, welcome to the live show, guys. As always, let me know on the chat whatever token that you want me to look at. Okay, always let me know on the chat. All right, so I took a few tokens, a few trades yesterday on this token, and I still on a higher time frame. Okay, what I'm looking at is, waiting for this token to actually return back to this my level here. Then I'll be looking for a long trade. All right, but for the meantime, we can go to lower time frame like the 15 minutes time frame, right? Like the 15 minutes time frame. Let's see what we can actually achieve here. So since yesterday, after this massive move to the upside, after we had this pump to the upside, we've been consolidating here for a while. All right, you see that we've been consolidating here. Okay, so this is what this token has been doing since yesterday. Okay, consolidating here for a while, and two things are bound to happen. Is it that we consolidate, break to the upside, or we consolidate and then break to the downside? Okay, so now yours is just to look at. Okay, we can go ahead and map out these areas here as our highs. Okay, so on the 15 minutes time frame, we can say, okay, this is our high on the 15 minutes time frame, and then we can map this area down here as our low. Okay, so we'll just take trades in between this level and all of that. But to be able to do this, okay, if I'm to scalp this token right now, I will use my Fibonacci, my trend-based fib extension tool. Okay, this one here called the trend-based fib extension tool. So what I want to do is to take this from this low, okay, take it to that high there and bring it back to this low here. All right, and that will go ahead and map out all this support and resistance area on my chart. So as you can see here that this, started rejecting massively at this 0.5% level. And then we do shoot up to that level of the 618. We rejected them massively. We shoot up to that 786 level. All right. We equally rejected them massively to the downside. So currently we are in between this area of the 318, okay, the 382 level. So the 0.382 level and, the 0.236 level. That is the area we've been, consolidating. And my open for the day, you see that the market opened around there, went up and then came back down, and we're still on that lane. Okay. So what we can basically do is just to be looking for scalping opportunity. If we get it down here, we'll take it up. If we get it up there, we'll take it down and all of that. All right. That's basically what I'm looking at for this token. All right. Right now, I don't have any setup, but I'll just pay attention to this, guys. Okay. I'll just pay attention to this. And we have other levels in case we break above this level. We have the 1.618, the 2.618 up till you get to the 3.618 and all of that. We'll have those levels you can look at up. Or we'll start descending down. If we start descending down, I'm looking at this level of 1.24 cent, okay? to that 1.23 cent. Those are the levels I'm looking at for this particular token. So whichever plays out, okay, I'm going to take trades accordingly. All right. The next token that I equally have in mind that I'll be trading is the Loom. Okay, Loom. Loom has been doing very well since yesterday. Okay, but Loom is going to be on bybit because of FedEx. Loom is not available there. Okay, it's a new exchange, so not all this, all these new tokens are listed there and all of that, right? So I'm equally using the fib base. Let me go ahead and remove that and then redraw that so that you see. All right, I'm using the fib base extension to currently we have a resistance there on the 15 minutes time frame, okay? So we have that resistance there at that 19, at 0.196 level. All right, so if we break this level here, and then this is the Monday's high, this is where we went to as at yesterday. Okay, we went up to as high as this almost 20 cent level. All right, and then we had to retrace back down, and now we are heading back up again. So what we can basically do is to use this extension to look at possible areas where this market can actually go to. So we take it to that high, all right, and bring it back down to this low here. Okay, so possible areas we are looking at that this market can actually go to. So even if I go to a higher time frame and all of that, all right, so we have these different levels that you're looking at. Currently, we are at that 0.5 level. So we went up to that 618 level and rejected, okay? And then, possible areas that this token Loom can go to, okay, is we can go to 20 cent, all right? And then maybe retrace back down from there, all right, and all of that. So what I basically be looking at for Loom, what I personally will be looking at for Loom is I want to see another rejection from this 0.5% level down, okay, before we start going up. Or if we do break above that level, then we can be going up to that 618 level. And if we do break above that 618 level, then the 0.786 level could be another area that we should be looking at, okay? It could be another area that we should be looking at. So breaking above this level means that there is a break of structure here. So as you can see, it pump, this pump and all of that, if it continues to go up, then we should be targeting that area of, the 20 cent level, okay? Maybe we can take a quick scalp from that 20 cent level down and all of that before we continue the up movement and all of that, okay? So let's pay attention to this level and all of that. So now basically what I'm looking at when I'm scalping this kind of token, okay, you see that when we rejected, look at that, guys. Look at that. Look at that. Loom is angry this morning, guys. Okay, Loom is angry this morning. If I've seen this earlier, all right, when we rejected at that 0.5% level, what happened? We came back down to the 0.38 level, 382 level, right? So we came back down to this level and then we started going back up. And this massive move here would have given you, let's say you took this trade from here, okay, to that pump up there, that would have given you over 2.7% move already. Okay, so yeah, now let's just pay attention to this and see how it will play out, guys. Let's pay attention to that and see how, if we do have a pullback down here again, we can take it to the upside and continue to scalp this market and get levels, all right? Yeah, let me look at your chart. Okay, somebody want me to look at place the 1,000, the 100 to 1,000 trading challenge where you guys able to accomplish that. Well, for me, I actually pushed that to a level. I think I was at 960, 960 level until I actually made one big mistake that ruined everything. Okay. And it's not actually a mistake. It was like carelessness on my part. All right. I got greedy, I got stingy, and then I was almost there. Okay. I was almost there. I moved $100 to around $960. And then one silly mistake because I decided to compound and all of that got me wrecked. Okay. And that brought me down to around $200 plus or thereabout. All right. So I had to, after the bybit trading competition, I had to stop that stuff. All right. I have to stop the challenge. But if you want us to begin that again, okay, Kelvin, if you want us to begin that again, we can actually do that. All right. I was almost there, but I ruined everything in one trade. One trade, okay? Yeah, so, okay, so we can start it all over. You don't need to type this multiple times, guys. I always see your comment, okay? We can start that all over again. If you want to begin that again, if you want to start the challenge with me, I have a competition that is coming up, okay, for my community members, and then they will be rewarded, everybody who participates in that will be rewarded. So all you just need to do is just to do some trading volume and all of that. When that comes up, okay, we could start that 100 to 1,000 challenge again with that particular competition, all right? So hopefully before the end of this month, that will start up and then we can see how that will go, right? Okay, guys, look at this. Loom is actually trying to get people liquidated, okay? All of those who have their stop loss up there. So Loom is liquidating everybody now, okay? Loom is liquidating everybody and all of that. So let's see how this plays out, okay? This candle will close in the next 7, 6, 5 seconds. Okay, let's see if we continue to shoot up. All right, I'm on the 5 minutes time frame. Let's see if we continue to shoot up and all of that. No, we did not. We are not shooting up. But I feel this can still go up, yeah. This can still go up. All right, look at this 786 level, okay? 786 level, that is 0.201. Look at that area to take a quick scalp. Now, guys, it's very simple, okay? If I'm going to short here, I'm not going to you have to manage your risk, guys, in case massive pump like this. Look at that area. If we do shoot up to that area, that could be a good area to start taking short trades. Okay, what I'm looking at is like a swing failure pattern to that level there, and then we can take a short trade from there. But it seems that we are dropping already from this area. Let's see how far that can go. Okay, currently I'm still above this my daily open, right? I'm still above this my daily open. You know, the day it opened here, we descended down, all right? So we went down to this level and then started going back up. Now that we crossed it is when you have this massive move here. All right. For those of you in the WhatsApp community, I told you, pay attention to this. And this, you can always spot it around between 1, 2, 3 a.m. my own time. All right. So if you have paid attention to this, when this opened, you see that this was trading below it and all of that. Okay, so if you have taken a trade, maybe shorted this token around this area to that area there, you would have gotten 5%. If it is a 10x leverage, 50% move is a good one, all right? Now that we've crossed above, we have to be looking for long trade. If we continue to maintain that momentum to the upside, we have to be looking for a long setup. Let me know on the chat any comment that you want me to, any of the tokens you want me to look at, okay? That is one token that I'm actually looking at. And then the other token that I equally want to trade is FTM. FTM USDT. Let's look at that and see what we have here this morning, guys. Okay, so yeah, FTM is moving up. All right, so I was looking at initially when I was analyzing this. I don't know if that has triggered. Okay, I was looking at 18 cent itself. Did it get up to 18 cent? Let me check if my pending order triggered actually. Did he trigger? No, not yet. Okay, not yet. For FTM, let me look at higher time frame and see what's possible with FTM. Yeah, look at that, guys. Look at this. Okay. Look at this, guys. Look at that massive wick down there. So I should be looking for long setup. Okay, I'm going long on FTM, guys. I'm going long on FTM. So now is to look for the entries. Okay, where should be our entry for FTM? If we break the structure here, okay, I want to see a break of structure, which this candle has actually done that, all right? A break of structure here. So if this candle continues to go up, then it could be a good time to be entering a trade to the upside, guys. But let's see if we have like a pullback. If I do have like a pullback down here, then I can continue to take trades from here to the upside for FTM. Okay, let me see the levels that I have here for FTM on the 8 hours. Yeah, so we have this level here, which we just broke above and all of that. So for FTM, be looking for a long trade. So anything at 1830, okay, 0.1830, be looking to take a long trade, or even if you get it down there to that 1822 level, it will equally be a good zone to enter a long trade. Okay, so I'll be looking at that level down there at the daily open. Okay, at that daily open, then put my stop loss slightly above, and my first take profit level will be somewhere up there. All right, so that's what I'll be looking at for FTM. If this actually, if we do come back down this way, let's say this token just come back down this way and go up, that's why I'll be looking to take a long trade for FTM. All right, that's where I'll be looking to take a long setup for FTM, and then I'll target that level of $18 to $19, 18 cent level. All right. So that's what I personally be looking at for FTM. Okay. So if you are going to trade FTM, go ahead and look at that. Then I want to equally look at Atom. After Atom, I'll go ahead and set my limits for that. Let's look at Atom too. Atom USDT. Let's see what we have here, guys. Atom USDT. So let me see. Okay, so we have a level here. We did had that massive, week down, and then we have a level there. So what we can basically be doing for Atom right now, okay? For Atom, what I will be looking at is I want to see it come down to this zone here. Okay, this 6.71. Okay, anything around this area, 6.7 or thereabout, I'll be looking for a long trade for Atom. All right, I'll be looking for a long trade for Atom, anything around this zone here. Okay, so look for your long setup. I can even take a quick scalp to the downside for Atom. So if I get this come back up here, so I'm looking at both ways for Atom, okay? I'm looking at both ways for Atom. I want to short from here, all right? And then target this level down there, okay? That's basically what I'll be looking at. Put stop loss just above and all of that. And then if we do come back down to this area, okay, anything around this area down here, I'll be looking for a long setup. All right, I'll be looking for a long setup. And basically the way I'm going to do this, okay, the way this is going to play out for me is I will enter a trade at 6.7, all right, 6.7. My first entry, that is if we do get down as low as that, will be at 6.7. And then I will have another limit set up at 6.678, okay? And then my stop loss, let me target this week down here, all right? So I'm going to have like 3 limits set up for a long setup, okay, for Atom. All right, I'm going to have, sorry, what happened? Oh, God. Okay, sorry, I need to fix my light. Something went off right now, so I need to fix my light, guys. Just give me a moment, okay? Give me a moment, let me fix that. All right, I think I'm back right now, guys. Yeah, I'm back. So I was looking at Atom. I'm going to have multiple entries for my long setup, okay? But a good entry will be, targeting that level down there at 6.6 level, all right? $6.6 level. That will be a good level to take a trade to the upside. But I'm just going to DCA into this position, all right? As it continues to come down, and then my stop loss will be just slightly at that $6.5 level, all right? My stop loss will be at that area, $6.5 level, and then I'll see how I can DCA to this position for Atom, starting from that 6.6, 6.7 down to 6.6, all right? From 6.7 down to 6.6, that is the area I'll be looking at to take Atom to the upside, okay? So that's basically what I'm looking at. So for Atom right now, still descending. Maybe I should do like a market order for Atom for a quick short and see how far that can go, guys. If I get like 2-3% move to the downside, that should be it. So for Atom, I'm doing a quick short to the downside. Okay, but wait for it, okay? Wait for it. Don't rush into this, guy, so that you don't get taken out of the market. A good area would have been here. Okay, so your entry should be here where I mapped out here, okay? And then you can take it down. That's basically what you should be looking at. Don't go and join me, all right? But I'm doing market order right now, and then I can add to it if it gets there. Then my stop loss will be slightly above that level. Okay, I'll put my stop loss at the daily open, guys, or slightly above that daily open. All right, I'll put my stop loss there. But if we do come and test that area and come back down, then that should be a good time. You can be taking a trade to the downside. All right, that is what I'm looking at for Atom USDT. Okay, let me know on the chart what token are you looking at trading this morning. Let me know on the chart. I'll look at that market for you and give you your entry level. Okay, that is for Atom. I think I have limit other setups here and all of that. Okay, yeah, my trades are still playing out very well. So let me see. I have a trade setup for Lado, which is going well right now. So let me set up limit orders before we continue, guys. All right. Okay, that is it for Atom. And another token that I'm looking at this morning will be, guys, give that video a like, okay? Give it a like, smash that like button and let me know on the chat whatever token you want me to look at, okay? Let me know on the chat whatsoever token that you want me to look at, and I'll go ahead and look at that token for you guys. All right. So I have a few tokens that we can be looking at this morning. Yeah, another token I want to trade this morning is the OGN, and then LPT. We can equally look at LPT, BLZ. We can look at Ruin as well. Okay. I think MKR. Let's look at MKR, guys. Let's look at MKR and see what we have there. I was looking at that token yesterday. Okay, MKR USDT. All right, so for MKR, this is what I was looking at yesterday, guys. Okay, so MKR is holding up very, very strong on this level here. Okay, we have this resistance here. So right now we are using that area as a support. Okay, that area MKR is holding on very tight to that level, all right? But what I basically want to see is this trend, okay? I want to see this respecting this trend. You see this trend movement, yeah, we came there, rejected, and then went back up. So for MKR, my setup would be to see this return back to that trend, okay? If we do come test that trend line and go up, okay. Another thing you can look at, in case this breaks slightly below that trend line, then it could be this level here. This my Fibonacci retracement 2 level here. Okay, so anything at 1,180, 1,200, you should be looking at taking a trade to the upside. All right, and all of that. So 200, 300 would be a good area to be taking a trade to the upside. But what I want to see for MKR is to respect this trend line. Okay, come down, respect this trend line, and then start going back up. That's basically what I'm looking at. So my long setup will be anything around this area, all right? Anything around this area here would be a good area to take trades to the upside, guys, okay? Anything around that area down to this level, guys, down to this level. So it could be this level here if we do get down to that level, or just at the trend line. If we do reject at that trend line, then it could be a good area to be taking trades to the upside. So I'm not going to set a limit order to this, but I will set an alert so that TradingView will notify me whenever we hit this level or hit this level down there. Then we can be looking for long trades to the upside. Okay, that's basically what I'm looking at for MKR at the moment. Okay, that's what I'm looking at for MKR at the moment. All right, MKR at the moment, and then the next token will be OGN. Okay, is it OGN or ONG or something? What's the name of that token again? OGN, yeah, that's the name of the token, is OGN, OGN USDT. TWT, all right. Yeah, I'm coming back to that TWT stuff. So for OGN, this is the level I'm actually looking at. I want this token to, pull back down to this level here, guys. Anything at 10 cent level would be a good area for me, actually. anything at 10-cent level will be a good area for me to take a trade to the upside. But at the moment, if I go to lower time frame, guys, okay, if I go to lower time frame, I think right now on the 15 minutes time frame, we can actually, follow this trend down, right? So for OGN, let me do like a quick scalp for OGN and see like a quick scalp. I'm going to short and target that level of 0.1186. Okay, for OGN, that's basically what I'm going to do right now. Let me see if I can put up that trade right now. And then from here, we can be looking for long setup to the upside. But majorly, I'm looking at that level down there, guys. That level down there at 10-cent level, okay? So I'm doing OGN shorts, OGN. Okay, let's see. Let me put 50% of my account and then open short and see how far that will go, guys. All right, so my target would be this level. Let's target this level of 0.1187, okay? 0.1187, that's the level I'm targeting for OGN, 0.1187, guys. 0.1187, that's what I'll be looking at. Let's see how that plays out, guys. All right, so that is it with OGN. I'm going short and then I'll be looking for long, okay? From here, I'll be looking for long. This is just for a quick scalp, but the overall trade, okay? My overall setup will be if I get OGN, get down to that 10-cent level, then I can be taking trades from here to the upside, okay? If OGN actually move down to this level here, I can be taking trades from here to the upside. But at the moment, I'm going to be doing quick scalp. And then basically what I'm targeting is like 10 to 20% move, okay? If I get 10%, I'm out of the trade. If I get 20%, I'm out of the trade. I'm doing this on, between the 5 and 15 minutes time frame, guys. Between the 5 and 15 minutes time frame. So let's see how that will play out, guys, for OGN, all right? I need a token that has a very, volatile, like Loom, okay? But Loom, I'm trading on the FedEx exchange. Loom is currently not on FedEx. Okay, Loom is not currently on FedEx. It has not been listed yet. So I need a token that, very volatile this morning, guys. That will see one move 10%, one move 20%, one move 30%. Those are the kind of token I'm looking at for. Okay, so let's look at TWT, okay? TWT, USDT. Let's look at that and see what we have. TWT, USDT, guys. So if I look at the higher time frame, what do we have on TWT? Okay, yeah, so we had that rejection. Okay, we have a resistance somewhere around there, which is right where we rejected from on the daily time frame. So will this continue to go down? That is what I'm not sure of. So if we go to the 4 hours time frame, let's see. Okay, so even on the 4 hours time frame, we're equally at a resistance. So we came, pull back up, okay, and then we are rejecting at that resistance level down, okay? We are rejecting at this resistance level down and all of that. And then we'll have a support here. This support and resistance you see here are on the 1 hour time frame, guys. Okay, this support and resistance you see here, all right? We have this support here, this resistance here, we have the support here and all of that. So these are on the 1 hour time frame. So basically what I'll be looking at for, okay, what are we looking at for, right, guys? So if I put a trend line this way, okay, so let's do 15 minutes and see what we can actually get out of this token, guys. All right, let's see how we continue to play around these levels I drew here. Let's see how we continue to play around this. As you can see, we've been, going up and down and all of that. So if this token, okay, reject from here without breaking down and go up, I could take a quick cap to the upside. And then if we come in here and go down, okay, I'll take a trade to the upside. So this will continue to go, either we break to the upside or we break to the downside. All right. All you just need to do is just to pay attention to this token, guys. Okay. Pay attention to this token and let this area play out. So this you are seeing here will continue to go, either we break to the upside or we break to the downside. So wherever this happens, okay, you should be taking trades to the upside, guys. You should be taking trades to the upside. But a good area for me to long this trade will be down here, 0.95 level, okay? 95 level will be a good area for me to take a long trade, all right? So what I want to see basically is this consolidate for a while and then break down, okay, come back down to this level of 95 cents, and then I can be taking trades to the upside. Okay, so if you are going to be trading TWT, pay attention to this level, all right? 95 cents will be a good area for me to actually take a trade to the upside. So it means that what I want to happen is let this token come back down, okay, break this level and come back, okay? Break this level and come down and all of that. So, but if you want to just cap this, okay, we can go ahead and draw a trend line around that area, then go to either the 5 or 3 minutes time frame. If it breaks above that trend line, and all of that, you take a trade to the upside and all of. But here we are just consolidating at this area. So I needed to break that area, come back down to this level of 95 cents. So at 95 would be a good area to long this market, okay? 95 would be a good area to take a quick scalp to the upside. And then at that level of 98, even up to $1, would be a good area to start taking trades to the downside. All right. So that's basically what I'll be looking at for TWT, guys. That's basically what I personally will be looking at for TWT. So if that plays out, go ahead and take your trades accordingly, guys. Okay, go ahead and take your trades accordingly. So that's what I'll be looking at for, guys. All right. Okay, so sorry, I need to set TPs levels on my trade. Okay, TPs and stop loss, so that in case it goes against us, we'll close it and stuff like that. So that's basically what I'm looking at for. All right. Okay, so CWT, wait for it to get down to that level, and then you take a trade to the upside. Then ARB, Jude wants us to look at ARB. So ARB USDT. Let's see what we have there. ARB. Okay, so these things that happened yesterday, okay, that week. Oh, look at that, guys. Look at that nice rejection. I think for ARB, long setup will be an ideal right now, guys. Yeah. So we had that nice rejection up here. So yeah, let's look for long entries, okay? Let's look for entries to the upside, guys. So you see ARB is nicely creating this, uptrend move. Okay, so on the 15 minutes time frame, wait for a pullback, guys. I don't know how high this will go. I won't advise you to enter immediately. So if we do get let's retest this daily open again. Okay. This is where the market opened here, went back down, came back up, and then retest that level and went back up. Okay. So if we do get like another pullback here and all of that, then you could be taking a trade to the upside. But the level I'm looking at taking my entries will be at this daily open. So I want us to come test that level again. Okay. And basically, personally, what I will even do is even to, set limit orders to take this trade onto that support level, because here would have been a good area to enter that trade. Okay, this support area here would have been a good area to actually take this trade to the upside. Okay, this support area here would have been a good area to take this trade to the upside. Okay, but if you cannot wait, then maybe you just quick scalp here. But personally, okay, that support area would have been a good area. So what I would do is if I enter this trade, I can just manually be doing what? Set limit orders. So I can decide to enter here at 0.819, okay? And then decide to set another limit order in case this market continues to come down at 0.810, and then maybe another one down there at 0.80 and stuff like that. Then if it goes below that area, then we'll go ahead and close the trade, okay? But if you want to enter with market order, you're good to do that, all right? If you want to enter with market order for ARB, you are good to do that, guys. You are good to do that. So whatever you're doing here is long setup for me for ARB. So for those of you who have ARB as your favorite token, if you have been monitoring it all this while, okay, a good area to enter a trade will be at that level there, 0.80. Okay, 0.80. A good area to enter a long trade would be at that 0.80. Yeah, good morning, crypto ambassador of crypto. Okay, yeah, good morning, ambassador, and welcome to the live show, guys. Okay, I equally have Link doing his own village thing here, guys. So for Link, all right, I would have wanted Link to come to that 7.040 or thereabout. For me to start looking for long trade. But Link, I'm looking at two levels here, okay? Is it that we hold this level and go back up, or we come back down to that $6.3 level, okay? That's basically what I'm looking at. Let me look at the daily time frame and show you what is possible, right? Is it that we hold that level here, currently where we are, and go back up, or we come back to that $6.5, $6.6 level? That's the area where I'm looking to take a trade to the upside for Link, okay? That's the area where I'm looking to take a trade to the upside for Link. All right, that is, but if we do not hold this level, then another area for long will be at that support level of 5.8. Okay, 5.8 will be another area to start looking for a long setup for Link to the upside. Okay, so basically that's basically what I'm looking at for Link. So I want to see it continue to come down, maybe have a rejection at that 6.6, 6.4. Okay, but if we do not hold that level, then 5.8 could be a good area to be entering a trade to the upside. So Link is one of those tokens that I have on my watch list that I look at every day. Okay, I don't enter trade anyhow on Link. I do not scalp on Link and all of that. Okay, OGN is going very well. I'm using what 10x leverage. Okay, yeah, I don't want to go more than 10x leverage and all of that, so that I'll be able to stay in the market for long. That's the reason why I use lower leverage, okay? It doesn't stop me from using 20x leverage, 40x leverage, 100x leverage, and all of that. But, we need to play safe in this market, okay? We need to play safe in this market. And for OGN, I'm just targeting like 25% move or 10% move or thereabout. If I get that, I'm done, all right? Depending on the capital you're entering the market, they trade with, okay? If I get 10%, 20% move for the $100 and all of that, I am done, okay? And then I look for another setup. But for Link, I don't, jump into, I don't scalp this. So I will patiently wait for this. I'm looking for a rejection at this $6.5, $6.4 level. If we don't reject there, the next level I'm looking for long entry is $5.8 level. All right. So Link is one of those tokens that I pay attention to very often and all of that. Yeah, for this, ARB is going. So I see ARB coming up to 83 before even pulling back down, okay? 83, yeah, we can go to 0.83 cent before we can pull back down. So let me just do, I'm going to dedicate $20 into ARB, okay? $20 into ARB. And what I want to do is I'll enter with market order, all right? And then if I enter with market order with the 10x leverage, maybe my liquidation will be around 70 something or thereabout, okay? Then what I would do is I would then gradually set limit orders for this. So that $20 I'll divide into three, $7 will go for the next, $7 for another, and then the remaining money will go for the last limit order. So I enter with market order with $7 using 10x leverage. That will give me my liquidation maybe around 70 something or 70 or whatever cent, okay? And then I'll have another limit order here, a pending limit order to, let's say, enter a long trade here at this 81 cent level. And then I'll have another pending limit order, guys, okay, here. All right. Then if it comes and pick this level, good for me. But if not, if that $7 that I enter with market orders continues to go up, then we can target as high as that, a Monday's high, which is this level up here at 85 cents. Okay, at 85 cents. So if we continue to move from this market order up to that 85 cents, that will give us around 3%, 3.4%. 3.4% will give us around 30% move if we're using a 10x leverage. Okay, so that's basically what I'm doing right now for ARB. So let's see if we can do that. So enter here with $7, enter here with another $7. If we come back down, and then at the support level, enter with the remaining capital, and we are good for that token, guys. We are good for that token. Okay, so yeah, OGN going well for me right now. OGN is going well for me, up by 7%. Okay, so let's see how that goes. Okay. Good morning. Okay. Yeah, Franklin, it's been a while. Franklin, it's been a while. I've not seen you. I thought I saw your message on Telegram, right? What happened? Please send me a message on WhatsApp, okay? Send me a message on WhatsApp. Franklin, send me a message on WhatsApp, okay? I need to know what's up. What's going on? What have you been trading all this while? Did you blow your account? Okay, did you blow your account? Guys, we need to be seriously, you need to treat crypto like a business. You need to be serious about this, okay? I have a journal where I document everything, all of my losses. Okay, there are losses that is because of my carelessness, okay? For instance, I will set limit orders. My limit orders are not supposed to exceed 12 hours. Okay, so if after 12 hours, my limit orders are not triggered, automatically I'm supposed to cancel that. Okay, but most of the times I will set these limit orders, I will forget, and then just like what happened yesterday, okay, you see this massive week, all right? So let's say you set a limit order around here. This is a support, quite all right, okay? Support on the 8 hours time frame, support on the daily time frame, support, everything, all of the time frame is telling you that there is a support here. Okay, but if you have set a limit order, definitely your stop loss wouldn't be here. Okay, your stop loss cannot be here. It's not possible. All right, if you have set a limit order here, it means that your stop loss, that is, if you set stop loss, it would have been hit. And if you did not set stop loss, this massive week here would have gotten you out of the market, right? Gotten you liquidated and stuff like that. So normally what I do, okay, I'm having things like this in mind. If I made up my mind that I'm going to raise $20 in this trade, $100 in this trade, I don't enter a trade with all of my capital, guys. I don't enter a trade with all of my capital. So what I basically do is, if I have a support here and I set a limit order here, I will use part of that. Let's say it's $100. I will use $25 to enter this trade here. On that $25, I will set my take profit level. I'm not setting the stop loss there. Okay. Now, bybit has a way of giving you, when you open a trade, to tell, even before that trade triggers, that this is where you are going to get liquidated. Maybe when I open a trade here, Bible will tell you that, oh, if this trade gets to, now the liquidation, if it is very close, it means that your leverage is very high. If liquidation is far away and all of that, it means that you are using a very low leverage. So if I use 10x leverage and I enter a trade here with $25, Bybit could tell me that, oh, your liquidation will be at 77 or 76 cents. Okay. So what I will now do is, because everybody who will be entering trade here, what they'll be doing, okay, is, let's say everybody is targeting this level here, all right, to enter a long trade. Their stop loss could be 1%, 2%, or thereabout, maybe around that area. Okay, if you put stop losses here, this week here, yesterday would have gotten you out of the market. All right. So in this case, what I would do is the remaining $25, I will come in here, I'll bring my stop loss down like this. Okay. Then I'll now come in here and set another limit order to equally buy long here. Okay. So I'll set another limit order here with another $25. That is if I'm going to raise $100 in that trade. Okay. So another limit order will come down here. And then the remaining limit order, sorry, what did I do? And then the last limit order will come down here. Okay, so if I have this divided this way, once it triggered here, my entering price will be somewhere in the middle. When it triggers this, my entering price will be there. When it triggers this, my entering price will be there. So let's say at the end of the day, my entering price is somewhere around here. Okay, so it means that out of risking, by default, you see that it's 5%, right? So if I now bring my stop loss, because this is where I'm going to set my stop loss on that last position, you see that my stop loss will just be 1.3%. So in case this comes back down, I'm still, I'm going to get hit, whatever, if it continues to come. But if not, if it triggers all of this, at the current point here, my trade would have been in profit, massive profit. All right. So guys, learn that strategy and try to implement it in your trades and see how it works. All right. But you have to be very careful, okay? Because you have to be very careful because you could be risking, I'm not even saying risk more. All right. If you have made up your mind that it's $10 you want to enter a trade with, just do that. Okay, divide it into three, enter with first $3, second $3, and then the last becomes the next one. In most cases, the limit orders will not trigger. From your entry to continue to go up. No problem. All right. So next time, all you just need to do is to increase your stake and all of that, and you continue to do that for profit. Okay. I'll connect with you on WhatsApp, though I suspended trading for a while now. I've missed you and everyone. Yeah, welcome. Okay, welcome. I hope you didn't suspend trade because you actually, lost a huge amount of money. All right. Let's always minimize the risk so that we'll be able to stay alive and be trading. Okay, we missed you too, and welcome to the live show. Welcome. Let's see. Okay, so for ARB, let's see, ARB. I'm still going to take trade for ARB too. Okay, so yeah, we missed you too, guys. Welcome, and let's see how we push these guys. Okay, so for those of you who joined me yesterday, I said pick tokens. Okay, don't trade random tokens, guys. Don't just, most especially with all these new pump tokens. BNT dealt with a lot of persons, right? Yeah, BNT dealt with a lot of persons and the likes, not just BMT. Even when Loom started its own, it was getting a lot of persons, stop loss, liquidation, stuff like that, and all of that. Okay, so just be very careful, guys. Be very careful in your trades. Okay, be very, very careful and use stop losses. All right, so the next token that I'm looking at, guys, this morning is yeah, Loom. Let's go back to that Loom of a thing. Let's go back to that Loom. All right, so Loom USDT. I'm not going to enter any trade on Loom until we get to 20 cents. If we don't get to 20 cents, well, we can let it go, guys. All right, we must not be jumping in and out of trades and all of that. Okay, we must not be jumping in and out of trades and all of that. So for Loom, yeah, Loom. Okay, just give Loom a room to breathe. Okay, just give it a room to breathe. So let's see if this is the level I'm actually looking at taking a short trade for Loom. All right, this level here, 20, that is 0.201. Okay, 0.201. That's the level where I'm looking at taking a short trade for Loom. Then if we break above this level, guys, okay, if Loom breaks above this level, then what you just need to do is to, let's say we have a massive pump. Levels you can be looking at could be that 1.618 level, which is around 21 cents. Okay, and Loom can possibly go to 22 cents, 23. Those are the next levels I'm looking at. But for now, we are still within this range. For now, we are still within this range. So we need to play around this range, guys. We are still within this range. And basically what you need to do is to be looking to take your trade. So currently, we broke below that 382 level. Let's see if we even have a rejection here, okay? Because from the look of things, actually, okay, here on the 5 minutes time frame, you see that Loom is creating, this high here is higher than this. Okay, this high here is higher than this. So we want to see this continue that upward movement on the 5 minutes time frame. But if not, we still have a strong resistance at that 618 level. All right. I'm not in any trade on Loom, and I've not entered any trade yet. So let's just pay attention to Loom and see what will happen, guys. Let's just pay attention and see what will happen. Okay, so some of the few tokens I'm looking for long will be, yeah, storage. Storage, I told us yesterday on the WhatsApp that I'm shorting storage. I closed that last night, but it still went below my, it still went below actually. I was targeting 45 cents, but I saw that it was too much. So I pushed it up to 50 cents, and that closed the trade last night. But right now, storage actually got up to around 46 cents and all of that. So we have BNT equally, playing out and stuff like that. So okay, yeah, I got somebody on Telegram saying that he bought ZRX on spot. I don't know what ZRX is all about. Okay, ZRX. Those of you who are trading spot, okay, don't just be trading random tokens. If you are going to do spot trading as a day, as day trading, okay, meaning that you're expecting to make profit on the spot market and all of that. Don't just trade random tokens. Okay, I don't know what you saw. And then what did he say? He said he bought Stosh at what was the price again, Safe? Can't even remember. And he bought Stosh at no, not Stosh, ZRX, right? ZRX. Okay, he bought ZRX with what was the price? Okay, he only said how much he bought it with. What was the price? Why did you even buy ZRX? Where exactly did you buy ZRX? Did you buy here at 24 cents? If it is there, why? What was your reason for buying at that level? Okay, so if you are going to be trading spot, guys, if you are going to be trading spot, if you are not buying a token for a long-term purpose, that you are going to hold it for long, okay? If you are buying a token, you want to do spot trading like we do here every day, you are scalping crypto, maybe futures for profit and all of that. Please, spot trading is a one-way thing. Spot trading is a one-way thing. And I would prefer you stick to higher time frame. There is nothing like scalping on spot trading. Okay, there is nothing like scalping on spot trading. Stick to a higher time frame. Choose if it is the daily. Now, when you do daily time frame, maybe you can only succeed in taking like 1 or 2 trades in a month. Stick to the 4 hours time frame, the 1 hour time frame for your spot trading. Okay, spot trading is a one-way thing. You only buy low and sell high. Okay, you buy low and sell high. So if you have bought and then this is ZRX, right? If you have bought ZRX, I don't know where exactly you bought. If you have bought here, definitely you will see that there is a resistance here, right? There is a resistance here. How do you know that? You see this week here, this massive week, this token came and rejected here previously. Rejected again, and this time around is rejecting there again. So why will you want to buy here? You want to do magic that the token will just break above this area and start going up. It doesn't make sense, okay? And then when you are trading, don't trade random token. I don't know what ZRX is all about. Okay, ZRX, let me check. I don't know what it is all about. I don't know if it has a use case. ZRX token. Okay. And what volume? What is the volume that is done on this token every day? If I check the bybit exchange, now ZRX, okay, has over $15 million. It means that there's a lot of money. Okay. ZRX protocol. What's this all about? So you don't just pick any token in the market and start buying. Even if you have to buy, it has to be at the bottom. All right. You have to buy at the bottom. When the token, you see that, oh, this token actually rejected here. So there's every probability that if it goes up, come back here again, it will reject again from here. So for instance, if you have bought based on what happened here previously, okay, if you have bought here, currently you'll be in profit. Or even when you had that massive move up there, you would have been in profit. All right, not that you come and buy here to where exactly are you looking to sell? Are you like that guy that say you buy your Bitcoin here and wait for it to go down, and sell? Don't be like that, guys. Don't be like that, guys. Okay, for ZRS, looking at coin market cap right now, okay. ZRX was the all-time high was $2.3, and that was around 6 years ago. It means that this token has been around for a while, 6 years ago. And then the all-time low is, still 6 years ago. So it means that Mean that from now, currently with the current price, now this token has dropped by over 90-something% and all of that. Okay. So ZRS, I don't know what the token is all about. Let's check. What did they do? Right. So before you trade some of these tokens on spot market, guys, be careful. Okay. Always use for decentralized exchange infrastructure. I don't know. Just wait, okay? ZRS could pump again. It could pump. I don't know how much you bought it at. If you're in this meeting, okay, if you're in this live stream, I don't know how much you bought ZRS for, but just be patient because if you sell now, you're losing over 50% of your accounts, more than 50% of your accounts. So wait for it. Okay, please, do you have a video on the use of Fibonacci retracement? Check the live stream yesterday, okay? The live stream yesterday was the last stream I had yesterday night was just basically on how to use the Fib retracement tool. Okay, yeah, and that's basically what the live stream is all about. The Fib, I looked at the Fibonacci retracement tool yesterday, and then what's it called? The Fib retracement tool and the trend-based retracement tool. Okay, TRB. Somebody wanted me to look at TRB. Let's look at, so check that live stream yesterday, live video yesterday. It was all about that. Okay. All right. So TRB, I'm looking at 12-hour time frame. What are we looking at? Let's do daily. Okay. So for TRB. Okay, so yeah, we had this support that came back down here and all of that. So if I take so we have a support at that 42 cent, we have a resistance at that 58-cent level. So if we do go down to like the 15 minutes time frame for TRB, let's see what we are looking at, guys. Okay, for TRB, there are two levels I'm looking at, all right? If you are going to long TRB, okay, I'm not looking for short for TRB, but there are two levels I'm looking at. So I want to see TRB come to this level and reject at this, my level of interest here, okay? So what I want to see play out is see TRB come and reject at this level of 46, 45 cents and start going up. If we don't reject from there, the next area we'll look at rejection for TRB will be at the support level. So anything around this $44, okay, $44, $43 level will be a good area to start looking for a long trade for TRB. All right. So if you are going to be trading TRB, anything down here will be a good area to start looking for, a short trade for TRB. All right. So for you who want to trade TRB, that's basically what I'm looking at for, guys. Okay, so that's basically what I'm looking at for. So my OGN closed with 5% move. Yes, I closed it at 5%. So I said when it was around 7%, I had to move my stop loss. So that closed at 5. Okay, it closed at 5% and then it started going up. So I will look for another area, okay, to re-enter that trade. I want to short again. Okay, I will look for another zone to short that token again. So let's see where we can short again, guys. So even if it is the only token I trade today, I can either be looking for both short and long and all of that. So I'll do my setup. Let me go to LGN. So this is what I'm looking at for TRB, okay? So if you are going to trade TRB, I'll look for long setup around, this area here or this area. If we do have a rejection here, we have a bounce here up there. I'll be looking for long setup there. I think there are some news, okay? We have FOMC coming up this week, right? We have FOMC coming up this week. Yeah, let me check. Let me confirm that for you. Okay, so you just have to be careful. I'm not going to be doing overnight trades as well. Okay, except I wake up very early, I'll go and look at my chart. I wake up around 2, around 3, I'll look at my chart and look at, possible trades to take. So we do have today, we don't have any news today, any high impact news today, but we do have, we have FOMC meeting coming up tomorrow. We have the PPI2 tomorrow. We have CPI2 next tomorrow being Thursday. We have CPI on Thursday. Then we have on Friday, we equally have news around 3, which is the prelim consumer sentiment stuff, okay, and all of that. So, but the major ones are the CPI report and unemployment claims for tomorrow on Thursday. Okay, this is on Thursday. And then we have, for tomorrow, we have, FOMC and all of that. So pay attention to that. We don't know what will happen and all of that. So pay attention to that. All right. Okay, guys. So yeah, what are you looking at? Let me know in the chat what you're looking at, guys. So let me go back to that OGN stuff. Let's look at another entry again. Let's look at another entry again, what I'm looking at for OGN. Maybe this time around, I'll be looking for long. OGN, right? Yeah, my long setup for OGN will be if we do get down to this area, guys, okay? My long setup for OGN would be at that 1186. But for now, I'll keep scalping until, I'll keep scalping until we get, if I do get OGN at that 0.1240, I will short again, 0.1240. So that's what I'm going to set a limit order for now. 0.1240, I will short again, guys. So for long setup for OGN, it will be somewhere around this 1186 or there, but that's why I'll be looking for long setup. So I'll keep trading, even if it is the only token I trade for today. If it is $5 give me per trade, $3 give me per trade. If I do this like multiple times, at the end of the day, I should be able to go home with something. All right, I should be able to go home with something. So pay attention to OGN, and then the next token that I should possibly be trading today will be Stosh. Okay, so equally pay attention USDT, guys. Stosh. Yeah, exactly. So look at that, guys. Look at this. Look at this. This is at that my level of entry. Okay. So Stosh rejected here previously, guys. Though I have a support level down here, guys. Okay, at 42 cents. But before we get there, we can take a quick scalp here. Okay. So I did have Stosh rejected. You see that massive rejection. You see why this is called the golden level, guys. Okay. You see why this is called the golden level. So I had a massive rejection here, and then we came back again. We are rejected. So I'll be looking for long setup for Stosh. All right. I'll be looking for long setup for Stosh, and then I'll be seeing how to scalp this as often as I can, guys. And so the two tokens I'm looking at trading today will be OGN and Stosh. OGN and Stosh, okay? OGN and Stosh. I don't need to trade the whole token in the market today. And I'm basically scalping, guys. When it comes to scalping, guys, you need to, you don't need to be greedy, okay? You don't need to be greedy. If it is 10%, I'm using 10x leverage most of the time. And then if I see an opportunity, most especially when I see a lot of volatility, I can increase my leverage, okay? Set my limit orders, my entries, and all of that before the trade even triggers. So as I'm entering the trade, once it triggers limit, it goes immediately to trigger take profit, and I'm out of that trade. So learn how to do all of this scalping and you'll be good, guys. All right. So that is basically it for today. If there is any other token you want me to look at, you can put it on the chat, guys. Put it on the chat, and I will look at it briefly before I call it a day. Okay, so I'm looking at Storch. I'm looking at Storch. I'm looking at taking long trades for Storch. Okay, I'm looking at taking long trades for Storch. So my entry for long will be 0.54595, and then this level here too, 4555. Okay, 4555. All right, 4555. So I want to see this come, reject this area and go back up. And then if we do break below this 45 level, then guys, go down to 42 and be looking for long entry for Storch. Okay, go down to 42 and be looking for long entry for Storch. All right, that's basically what I'll be looking at for Storch. So let's see how that will play out, guys. Let's see how that will play out. Okay, OGN, yeah. Need to come back up. Let me take a trade down. Okay, yeah, so Storch, I'll pay attention to this. I'm not entering with any limit order yet. Okay, pay attention to this. I need it to come back down a little, maybe around that 4575. We enter a trade. 4575, we enter a trade, guys. All right. Yeah. So that's basically, I want to see that rejection here to the upside, guys. I want to see that rejection here to the upside. Okay. So this is our previous resistance, and now we want to use that level as a support. What's happening? Okay, so all right, so we used this area as a resistance before, and then when we finally broke up, okay, it becomes a support. All right, so we want to see that rejection here again. So yeah, guys, look for long entries for Storch at this area of 45, 46 cents. Okay, look for long entries for Storch, okay, at this area of 45, 46 cents. All right, so I'm going to have like 2 limit orders for this. Okay, I can enter with market order here, target that level up there. All right, and then my stop loss slightly below, but I'll have another limit order here, maybe 2 limit order. Okay, I'll have another limit order here, another one there, then my stop loss there. So that in case it breaks below this level, we'll get stopped at, and then we'll look for the entry again at that 40, 46, 42 cent level. Okay, 40, 42 cent level will be another area we can be looking for a long trade. All right. Okay, guys, so that is it for today. I hope you've gained something. I hope you've benefited a lot, right? Join me on Telegram. Okay, join me on Telegram. And if you are, if you did sign up with my bybit link, let me know. I'll add you up to the WhatsApp group where you join, the Zoom trainings and ask your questions and all of that. Okay, so that is it. If you have signed up with my bybit link and you funded the account, just join me. Let me know. All right. Pick just 3 tokens, guys. Most especially for those of you who are just starting. If you have a little capital, pick 3 tokens. Okay. I'm going to analyze that token with you, map out areas of support and resistance for you on that token. These are the tokens you need to be looking at every day. All right. Every day you look at it. When it hits your level of entry, you take a trade, whether to the up or to the downside, and you profit from that. And then for the forthcoming competition too, you want to equally be a part of that as well. Okay. So reward can only be given to those who sign up with my link, guys. If you had a bybit account already, there is a way you can actually migrate to the new account and all of that. So all of those information will be on the Telegram. Let me know and I'll guide you on how to do all of that. And then you can equally contact me via WhatsApp to be added to the WhatsApp group. That is it for today, guys. Tomorrow will be another day. So let me go ahead and focus on these tokens, guys. These 2 tokens that I want to trade today, OGN and Storch. Those are the tokens I'm looking at, all right? And let's see how it goes. Tomorrow, I'll equally let you if I was profitable or if I made some losses. Thank you, and I'll see you guys tomorrow during the live section. Bye-bye. Love you all.